So the Arch-Glacor is a souped-up Glacor that came into the game with the Elder God Wars. You can see him up there. He's intended as a sort of tutorial boss, where you could toggle on or off various mechanics by clicking on these buttons. And the more you have on, the harder the fight is, but also the more loot you get. There is also a hard mode, which is a little bit different. So normal mode, very easy. Hard mode, very difficult, or can be anyway. So in hard mode, some of the mechanics do change a little bit, such as spawning more minions or multiple hits of the cannon special. This is all perfectly manageable though, until you throw in rage into the mix, especially when you get to really high enrage. So when you get to above 2,500, the boss, the minions, and the arms start to scale insanely hard. They get so much more HP as you climb up the enrage. It gets ridiculous. And as you approach 4,000, the boss has millions of HP. Like the glacites it spawns have hundreds of thousands. Like it is rough. Like the arms almost have 200k as well. It is so scary. But you have to play it absolutely perfectly. Otherwise you will die in an instant. Like the boss does such a crazy amount of damage. It's a little ridiculous. But yeah, it ends up being a 20-minute grueling focus test of prayer flicking, perfect ability usage, in order to win. And here's a little bit of a few clips of the recent climb as we were approaching 4,000. So starting at about 3.9k, and then today's push, and then after that, I will do a talk through of the entire 4,000% kill because spoilers. We have the Iceborne title, and it's pretty cool. So enjoy the video. That's good, Aaron. Uh-oh. Oh my god, did I really No. That didn't just happen, did it? Well, that's a dumb way to die. Goodbye to my Nihilus, goodbye to my pages, goodbye to 4 Spiritweed Seeds. That's a disaster. Terrible, terrible death. Dude, what is happening today with these beams? I'm just dead. Like I cannot live this, I don't think. I'm just gone. Like, go on, do it. Do it. Am I dead? Oh man, that was kind of close. What? Bro, what is with me and these beams today? What? Oh my god, dude, this is my first kill over 20 minutes. That was awful. Like, I had like back-to-back minions into arms and everything. Oh my god, that was disgusting. Oh god. Are you serious? No, man. Devote. No, dude. Where was my crit with G-Conk? Are you kidding me? Screw this boss, man. Holy moly. Oh, we got to have the bugged version though, because we got the bugged Glacor. So we got to get the kill. And there we go. Another kill done. Nice. We're on a streak of sorts. And we get some remnants. Lucky me. And we get some remnants. Lucky me. 17! 17, 17, 17, 17. Please don't die this kill, man. Please tell me I get it. Yes, dude. Plus 17. That is what we want, man. That is what we want. That just saved us like an hour. Like literally like an hour of pushing. We just got saved. Dude, we're hitting 7.7s? What? I didn't know it hit that hard. Nice, dude. Nice. That was a terrible kill. I lost my stacks, I think, 4 times. But, oh, look at the streak. Look at the streak. Bam. Okay, cool. Another one done. Another one done. Let's go. Look at this streak. Look at this streak. More. I need to more. No, it didn't. What? No, man. But I didn't. Bro, I lagged. I DC'd. What the? What? No. No. Why back to back now? Please, man. Please. God's sake, man. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. I thought I'd survive that. Oops. That should be it, I think. Come on. Yes. Ooh, that took a long time to get that kill, didn't it? But we did it. Do we get a plus 17? Oh, so close. Oh, I don't need it. I think I could have leave it a bit later. Uh-oh. No! It's a disaster. Oh. I lived a beam hit? What the hell is going on? Leave it a bit early. No, don't stun me. No. The minion stunned me. No. Yes, we got it. We got that one. That's the dead Glacor, just barely sub 20. Holy moly. Go on, plus 12. 9. Please. Oh my god. That's it. Cool. Terrible kill. Wow, scale. But that means the next kill. Guaranteed 4K. Let's go, guys. Oh, no, now I get the 14. Oh, I see. Yeah. Now I get the 40. Couldn't have been last kill. No. Couldn't have been last. It has to be this one. Oh my god. What have I done? I'm dead. I got stunned. Ah, man. Oh, now there's not even a thing. Like, it just says 4K now. Like, it doesn't have, like, a, highest customer age plus 5. It's just, oh, new interface unlocked. It's a bit awkward. No! What? No! Alright, so here we go. The 4,000% kill. It is a big one. Got my little focusing face in the top right corner. But this is future Wazzy. Wazzy that's already achieved 4,000. Well, talking to you anyway. The guy in the corner. He doesn't have 4K yet, but he will soon. But yeah, inventory-wise, yeah, the inventory's a bit busy, isn't it? It's a very busy inventory. So yeah, we've obviously got overloads, we've got adrenaline renewals, we've got blessed flask, rune pouches, and Elysian spirit shield in order to flick to it when tanking auto attacks sometimes. Because the autos through Prague and hit 7.6k at this point. It is absolutely absurd. So sometimes you have to flick to the spirit shield in order to take reduced damage, and then it only goes down to like 5k or something, which is much more manageable, believe it or not. You have some Essence of Finalities. Black one is a Dark Bow, green is Gothic Staff, blue is Siren Godbow. You have weapons, you have a Burr of Lost Guardian, we have a Dual Wield Blight Bounce. We also have Mechanized Chinchompers for the AoE for the Glaciers that spawn, and a Noxious Scythe to cast Meteor Strike on the Glacites because it just happens faster than Incendiary Shot does, which makes it a bit more convenient. And obviously we've got some mage stuff too, like the Imperium Core, hooray, the Appraisal Wand, the FSOA, and then we have a Crypt Bloom Helm, a Crypt Bloom Legs, and a Tectonic Top. That's for the maging part on the arms, and a Calphite Defender with it has Turtling 4, and I've got the Malatops perk for Extended Barricade, because you do need that sometimes because the arms are so tanky. Weapon Poison, of course, Bomb Bombs, 2 Ceradim and Bruise of the Super Variety, which I didn't actually use, because this is technically a no food kill, as it ended up being, which was kind of cool. But the real carry, though, the Blood Reaver. This thing is honestly probably a little too strong if we're being honest. But yeah, you can essentially store like 500k HP in it, and it'll like heal you every time it every time it can. It like sacrifices its health to heal you, and it also every time that you heal, the Reaver does damage to the boss. And that can also proc poison, I believe, which is why the poison build is so good with this. In our quivers, we have Bic Arrows in the like greeny yellow one, Bic Arrows and Hydrix Bolts in there, and in the other one we have full arrows and Hydrix Bolts, just so we always have like Hydrix whenever we switch between dual wield and 2H. Nice to have them there. Obviously in my 2H I don't have any crossbow firing capabilities for bolts, but you know, it's just nice to keep them the same. But yes, so strategies. Oh wait, don't forget instant sticks like Qualm, Spirit Weed, Plantodime, got Grimoire, Penance Powder, all that stuff. But yes, that's enough chit chatter. Yeah, these arms, these are the big problem. So you've got to be prepared for them. You've got to be prepared because they I'm actually going to rewind here a second actually, so we can get back to it. So what I do here is I see arms are coming, so I switch to my magic stuff, and then I ideally do an ability. I didn't get to do one this time. I want to get the Insight Fear stack, but I didn't. But yeah, just Volnet, Target Cycle, Smoke Cloud, Greater Conk, and then Chain, and then Tsunami. So Tsunami will hit both of them for potentially more adrenaline. After that, you do a Ricochet to get some more adrenaline, switch back to Mage and Staff Spec, Conk Quad Magic, Auto, Omni Power, another ability, then you press Devotion in order to keep yourself alive, because the damage like doubles every few ticks on this thing. And if you haven't killed it by then, you will then need to barricade and just make sure you build up enough adrenaline. Sometimes if I didn't have the adrenaline, I would divert while under my devotion effect, and then I would be able to barricade when the first hit hits me. It's quite a nice strategy to do. Worked out quite well. This spec here is going to be the cannon spec. Not very difficult, you just anticipate and then reflect and then res the third one. Although I actually started resing the auto attack after this cannon if I had enough HP. I didn't hear though, but in general it was quite nice to do that. Yeah, I'm hoping to spawn some minions soon so I can tweak us through the minion strategy. Oh, there we go, perfect. Right on key. So yeah, the idea is you walk below them, I switch to my scythe, casted Meteor Strike, and then switch back to my bow with chins, chucked on a Von Bomb, used Piercing Shot because that hits twice, and ideally get enough crits to get up to Death Swiftness. Then after you use Swiftness, you can just Piercing Shot again, and then ideally spam a bunch of Dark Bows. And then when the minions get like below 20k, you want to rapid fire them, and then when they're about to hit 5k, you want to Dark Bow again. And that should kill all of them. This bolstered one though, he's a bit of a menace. Always make sure to switch to my full arrows after this, and then bow spec him and just try and get him down, but he's a bit of a menace. And oh, why did I walk into that beam? That was terrible. What are you doing? Dear oh dear. Yeah, the hardest part about that is upkeeping your Bic stacks. So Bic Arrows, every time you hit the boss, it will put a stack on the boss, and the more stacks you have, the more damage your poison will do. And that's really good, but the bad thing is, if you don't attack the boss for 30 seconds, they will all disappear. And it's very easy for 30 seconds to pass by when you're in arms, for example, or attacking minions. It's very easy for 30 seconds to pass without you realizing, and then all your stacks disappear, all your hard work is gone, and your damage just goes to a snail's pace. Which, yeah, it's yeah, a lot of times I ended up having the wrong ones. It was a bit of a disaster. A bit of a disaster indeed. But we managed, we just rebuild, rebuild with a ricochet, piercing shot, rapid fire, bow spec, all the basically just everything you can, just like do the maximum hits you can. Also very important to upkeep the, is it the sapphire crystal? Sapphire, whatever it's called. The blue thing in the spellbook, the thing that heals your familiar. Very, very important, and partly what makes the strategy so good is that you can heal your familiar with that spell, which is nice. Like Prism of Restoration, I think it's called actually. That thing. But yeah, so this spec here, the attack focus, this is where you gotta sometimes Spirit Shield flick, like right there, Spirit Shield flick to absorb some damage, because it really does hurt a lot. Like you see, you probably see a bunch of like 6Ks through prayer. It is painful. You can debilitate as well, of course, but the problem is you cannot use devotion here at this enrage because you have to have devotion for arms. So lower enrages, maybe you'll find just chucking on a devotion for that spec, but not up here. It is debilitate, reflect if you have to. Ideally you don't reflect, but res and disruption shield, because you won't reflect for this one, because the reflect strat does a lot of damage to the boss there. I'm actually going to speed this up a little bit because it's not the it's not the quickest kill, as you can probably tell. 4 million HP or whatever it is does not go quickly. Here we go again though. The scythe, the meteor, piercing shots. Sometimes here you have to Spirit Shield flick as well, because yeah, you really can get ruined. But once you get into the groove with your stuff up, you gain a lot of HP from Soul Split. We are on Vamp Aura as well, so you heal a ton during the minions, like hitting everything with gins. It's really, really good. Really, really good. And as you can see, another 6K through prayer. It is rough out here. It is so rough. But we're doing it. We're doing it. We're alive. We are alive. Make sure we Venge whenever it's up as well. The extra damage is quite nice. And yeah, what else do I need to say about this? Let me try and think. What mechanics have I not gone over yet? Oh, I guess the beam surging from before, but I mean, that's fairly self-explanatory, I think. Just surge through the beams before they hit you. Unlike what I did earlier where I did get hit, which is really silly. I managed to get hit a lot today by beams. It's really weird, because I never got hit on the other days, but today I got hit like 4 times. And obviously it's like a one-shot because it's a bit rough, but either way, it is what it is. And yeah, basically you can see we have 400 stacks, so we're looking pretty good. Poison damage is getting Mahusif. And here we have arms. There's the early Insight Fear stack, the Smoke Cloud, Conk, Chain, Auto Tsunami, Greater Ricochet, Staff Spec, Conk. Oh, I'm getting no crits here, it's a bit of a disaster. There's meant to be a Conk Wild Magic into Auto Omnipower, but I got no Adren, so I've had to take some drastic measures. Because these crits are not critting. There's the Divert and Decayed as well. Works out very, very nicely. But yeah, that bit is rough if you don't crit. Like, still doable. Yeah, but also make sure you switch to Exsanguinate there as well. The extra damage you get from Exsanguinate does impact FSOA autos, which is nice. Oh, and also after every arms, you want a Natural Instinct and then Incendiary Shot. Because if you get back-to-back arms, which thankfully we didn't in this, it is very scary. Like, I think there was some clips earlier that were in the video that I was very, very thankful to be through back-to-back arms. But also earlier I had a kill where I got back-to-back arms and the boss had like 100k left. That was, oh my god, it was a disaster. Didn't quite win, just didn't get the damage. But it happens, it happens. But yeah, I think that's probably the worst part about High Enrage, is the back-to-back arms. Like, it is technically possible if you play perfectly, it is possible and probably consistent. But you have to like properly know how to use the Burblast Guardian in order to get like the perfect stack management, which yeah, it's not really my strong point, because ranging on an Ironman is not really something you get to be able to do nowadays. It's a bit of a shame, but we had to sacrifice an arm and a leg, and probably our firstborn child to get enough enough arrows in order to be able to do the ranged strategy at 4K here. But it is far and away the best strategy, so there really is no other choice. Here the arms again, so the smoke cloud, conch chain, auto tsunami, staff spec, greater ricochet, conch wild magic, auto omni power, one more ability, devotion, tendrils, then barricade if you need to. That time didn't need to, so that's good. See, afterwards you want to get your stacks back on very quickly. Make sure you don't run out of the big stacks. That's also why we partly why we ricochet, like after staff specking or just after tsunamiing. Is because you do want the big stacks bounce to the boss, so it's quite useful. There we go. The dark bow is popping off. As you can see, you get it low, and then dark bow everything works out very nicely. And we're getting quite close now. We're 800k left. It's not far off. And this phase with the slams, just pray flick. You know, spirit should flick when you need to. I was doing quite a bit of that, as you can see. And it's getting lower and lower and lower and lower. We're so close, but there is still a little bit left on the kill. Let's just put up to the old 1.5 for a little bit, because I think we've gone through everything now. And yeah, it's just a massive endurance test. You can see the focus on my eyes up there. And obviously when the boss gets low, it does seem to like spawning mechanics that are unfavorable, like minions or arms. So it's a bit like a Dark Souls boss. Like when you think you're about to win, that is the moment that you lose. Like it is rough sometimes, but honestly, really fun grind. And I would recommend it to anybody that wants a good challenge. I think I'll talk about that in my my post celebration. Or not in my 4K celebration. I did a little monologue at the end, which you guys will be able to hear very shortly. As we just finish this up. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys can appreciate this. It's a hell of a grind. Hopefully you guys are proud of me. I'm quite proud of me, and I'm very happy that I've got the title now. We did really well. We learned a lot. Had a lot of help along the way with the various strategies and order abilities. Very, very cool. Very helpful people that helped me out. You guys know who you are. But thank you for all the wonderful advice, because I would not have been able to do it anywhere near as fast without you guys. We can see coming to an end. We're trying to juice the damage as best we can. And will they get it? I don't know. I'm going to turn up the volume on the clip now so you guys can hear the end. Oh, I say that. Oh, no, it's a good spec, don't mind. I thought it was arms again for a second. But yeah, I will leave you to it. Hopefully you enjoyed this talk through. And get ready for the Wazzy celebration. Go! Do not spawn minions. Do not spawn minions. Do not spawn minions. We win! Look at that. We did it, guys. We did it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That was good, dude. That was a good kill time as well. Let's screenshot that before it's too late. That was a good kill time. 16:24. That's good. That is good, man. That is good. That is so good. That is crazy good, in fact. Oh, I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that. Very, very, very happy with that. Let me take an internet picture so I don't lose it, actually. One moment. Oh, what a grind. What a grind. What a grind. But we did it. 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 There are a few deaths along the way. There were a few deaths. But we did it. We survived. We made it with 218 arrows to spare. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And 700 full arrows. But you can't mainly use picks. Oof. But man, what a grind. Like honestly, like this Glacor apart from the occasional bit of frustrations, this Glacor grind has actually been the most enjoyable out of all of them. Weirdly enough. Like, if you really like intensity, and focus, like mega focus, and like trying to be perfect, like this is the boss for you. Like the loot is absolute garbage, as I will now demonstrate. Wow, some stone spirits. Let's go. Woohoo. So yeah, I lost like everything. I got no red drops. Actually, I got one Ling artifact actually. But yeah, I got no red drops really, apart from that. No cores, no nothing. But yeah, like it actually is super enjoyable. Like when you get into it, it is so enjoyable, this boss. It's just a shame that the loot is garbage. So you kind of have to do it for yourself rather than for any like reward or anything. But yeah, this does make us the is it like 8th person or something to get 4K here? But what's more exciting is we are now the 5th, I believe. I think it's 5th. The 5th Ironman to achieve 4K Glacor, 4K Telos, and it doesn't say on here, but 4K Zamorak as well. So I believe we're number 5 to that, which is pretty awesome. Apparently we're the 65th 4K Glacor overall. But yeah, 5th Ironman to get all the 4K titles, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm proud of that. I am proud of that. I do wish there was like a guaranteed drop every time you got 4K for the first time. That would be awesome. But yeah, really fun grind. I learned a lot about everything. I also learned how to fletch. Fletching was great, wasn't it? We love fletching. Not sure what else to say. But yeah, it is a massive supply burn, but wait, we should have quit the title, shouldn't we? Iceborne. Bam. Oh, Wazzylicious the Iceborne. This title, like barely. Oh, my DMs are already flooding. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's crazy. This is the sexiest title of all the 4Ks. But yeah, super awesome grind. Really would recommend it for anyone that wants a challenge, because it actually is really enjoyable once you get into it. I didn't enjoy it until like 3K plus, but after 3K it was really cool. And also, as a little bonus there, we actually just did no food, by the way. We did 4K no food, because I didn't drink any of my brews. So, hooray! Hooray, hooray. So yeah, a double whammy. Now I don't have to grind for 4K no food, because I've already done it. I did Sign, which is a bit bad. And we did have the Reaver, of course, which I don't know if that counts for no food kills, but still, we like the Reaver. But either way, yes. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.